our second episode. Today's topic is going to be about oily skin. So I'm going to talk about how to identify. First, if you are oily or not, the best way to do it is to get a professional to evaluate you, such as a dermatologist or a beautician. If you want to do something, if you want to find out how it is at home, so I suggest after, in the morning, after you wash your face, so you wait 30 minutes and then you apply the tissue on top of your face. You pat it dry all over the face and then you take it off. Now, if you see oil drops all over, big oil drops, that means you have oily skin. And you'll always find that oily skin people have a concentration in the T-zone area. So you'll see that in the middle, it'll be more oily than anywhere else. So this is how you would know. Also, usually oily skin type people have wide pores, wider than other people. So this is how to identify your an oily skin type. Now, I'm going to talk about how to take care of oily skin. So we'll start with the cleansers. Always look for cleansers that are either gel, foam, or micellar solutions. What I'm talking about micellar solutions is actually a water form of cleanser that you don't need to wash after, and you just clean the face with a cotton pad. But sometimes if people like to wash after, they can just wash with water and they can just pat afterwards. So this is usually a cleanser. You have to stay away from milk type of cleansers and lotion type of cleanser, because these are usually made for dry skin. The second step after cleansing your face is some people like to use a tonic. I kind of like to stay away from tonics right after cleansers, because some of these tonics might irritate your skin. So I like the tonics to be used in the midday, and I'll get to that in just a few minutes. The second thing that you might need on your face is a moisturizer. So oily skin types always have to use a moisturizer that is liquid form or light lotion, but never thick. And it has to say on it that it's for oily skin, and usually these are water-based types of moisturizer. And you will see that it's absorbed and it's not greasy, and it doesn't cause you to have oily skin. And I like to use it only in the areas where they're dry, because oily skin type people are naturally moisturized. So they don't really need a moisturizer, but sometimes the changes in the weather, the changes in the cleanser or over cleansing cause them to have a little bit of dryness. So they can use these specific type of moisturizers. Now, after the moisturizers comes the sunscreen. So sunscreens, the forms that I like for oily skin types, it has to say for oily skin types, and also it has to say for non-comedogenic, but I like the ones that are liquid form or the very light lotion form, and there are newer type right now coming out, which are the spray forms. And this is usually very suitable for oily skin types. After the sunscreens, in order for them to have, mostly in the midday, most of the oily skin types get oiliness, especially in the T-zone area, and to help them with that, I give them a mattifier. So there are specific skincare products called mattifiers. These are usually oil absorbing products. They help to absorb the oil and also regulate the sebum production. So they decrease a little bit of the shine that usually the oily skin types have midday. And I like to give it to them, and I always tell my patients to put them in their purses, and they use it in the middle of the day. The other thing, if they don't want to use a mattifier, this is the time where I tell my patients to use a toner. The toner, I like them to be either a base of like an astringent, like witch hazel, or something with a chamomile to calm the skin. But I don't like it to be a lot of acids that might dry up the skin more than it needs to be. So now comes at night, you cleanse your face. I like to add the serums at night, and usually they have active ingredients such as antioxidants or types of anti-aging ingredients within them, or whatever their skin might need. And these are the serum forms. Serums are my favorite skincare products because they go well with most of the skin types, and especially with oily skin types, it does not cause them to clog their pores or activate their acne. So usually, and at the same time, they still benefit from the active ingredients. So I like to always instruct my patients to cleanse, wait a few minutes, and then apply the serum. Usually they will see that it gets absorbed very quickly. If they don't use a serum, I like to put them on liquid ampoules, such as vitamin C. Vitamin C is one of my favorite antioxidants. So I like to put oily skin types on it, or products that actually serums have retinols. Retinols causes a little bit of dryness, so that helps with their constant shine. So that helps them to kind of balance between their oiliness and not to become too dry. So retinol products as anti-aging, and sometimes also it helps them with their regulation of their oil production, is one of my favorite serums at night. So this is their skincare in a nutshell. There are things that I like to add to my patients during the week. So in the middle of the week, there are specific type of masks that also regulate their sebum production. Usually it's mud-based or clay-based, and this really helps them, so they can apply it once a week. And sometimes I also put them on certain kind of exfoliants. It helps them with the dead skin, it helps them with unclogging their pores, and sometimes also gives them a little bit of rejuvenation for the skin. So they can do either exfoliation or a mask in the middle of the week. So that's basically the skincare. Now, there are certain things that we do in the clinic that also helps them. Some of the patients, I put them on peels, especially with ingredients such as alpha hydroxy acid or salicylic acid. We do those as needed. And also, there are specific medical facials that have sebum regulating products, and also oil control products, or for oily skin types. I'm not going to talk about the acne because that is going to come in a different video, and we'll talk in depth regarding that. Another in-clinic treatment that I place my patients on because of the white pores that people with oily skin types have is dermabrasion. And usually this helps them to decrease their pores. With this, I come to the end of today's episode. I hope you guys benefited from it. And if you guys have any comments, please leave them in the comment box below. And that's it. See you next week. Bye!